Welcome back, everyone, to Mississippi State Dynasty Rebuild. We are in year 3, still in year 3, in week 13, the last game of the regular season against Ole Miss, a rivalry game and a potential playoff berth game. If we can win here, we must win this game in order to be in the conference championship game. I'm not sure if we clinched or not. It doesn't tell us if we did. I wish it did tell us that we clinched. But it's looking really, really good. We just got to win this last match. I don't know if we got the tiebreaker over Florida. We've beat Oklahoma. We've beaten LSU. We've beaten Alabama. We've beaten Auburn, which every single one of those teams were ranked teams. Our losses came to South Carolina and a non-conference team, I forgot who it was. We'll find out right here. Minnesota. Minnesota was the other loss. They're 8-3 right now. But this is the schedule. We have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 of the last 9 games. This is a make or break year right here. We're first in the SEC, year 3. Nobody expected us to be here. 81 overall team, but the story of this team is the defense. The defense is where it's at. We are giving up currently the least amount of points in the conference. I would like to see who's the lowest amount of points in the nation. 193 Duke, 192 BYU, 195 Fresno State, 194. So we're pretty much close. We're close, man. All right. We are our recruits. So far, we have recruited 5 guys. Got Juan Cashman and Jim Stone, strong safety. Got DJ Cash, Jawan Jordan, Jameson Gammon, Leon Hinish, Tobias Sams. Oh, we're losing this battle here. Okay, we gotta fix that. And that is all for our recruits so far. Okay, we can do some of this work here. Okay, we got that. We worked on that. I think we're all ready to go play a game. We are going to play the offense here. Keep the ball rolling. 90 overall versus an 81 overall. This team has done wonders and playing great. All right, let's get this game started.
The Battle of Mississippi, the Egg Bowl, a game that has a tendency to rip families apart during a time of year when most families come together to express Thanksgiving. But some are thankful for the sound of cowbells or screams of hotty toddy, which will make their presence known in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that...
Looking for the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the power run here. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there in the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely center cut.
We are just not fucking good at home, aren't we?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll ride Davis here. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Motion from the back. On third and long, and he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
Power football with the run. There he goes. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Coleman home. Finds a tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll run it from the gun. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden egg. Thus, the Egg Bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football game.
Yeah, they do not like each other, there's no question. And the funny thing is, it's actually a golden football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball, so everybody calls it the golden egg now. It's a beautiful trophy. Sometimes Mississippi State's helmets resemble the trophy. This is a game we love watching.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. He was able to get that ball up to the... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Grab near the marker. It's Duff. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going deep. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was... Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope.
Come on, man. Jesus Christ.
And it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not.
We're terrible at home.
Down here, already trailing big, and the clock is not.
We're terrible at home. Can't even catch that.
On 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So
they're going to come back and score here because we can't play at home.
Excellent coverage that time.
Because we can't play at home.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing.
Just moved you like a little baby.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 1st and 10 for the offense.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
We deserve to lose this. We deserve to lose this.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field
How
to go to work.
terrible we are at
last
home.
fumble proved to be costly.
How
as they
terrible. I
cashed
don't
it
think
in for a
we won
touchdown.
one game at
so
home
this
today.
defense now
This
is
year.
juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David,
How
they've got to
terrible
get
we
something
are,
going.
man.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Back to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never
This
had
guy's
a
gonna
chance.
die back here.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. back to pass. And the pass is
He
incomplete.
drops it.
Thanks
Of course.
to a big hit.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
They're tearing us up.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got
How
to
do you drop that?
getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football
How do you drop
become
that?
if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the
Really?
run and then run play
How do you
action,
drop
it opens
that?
up
Now
the
the
whole
quarterback is
offensive
cold
disposal.
because these guys got
They'll
butterfingers.
throw again after the incompletion. He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Croman Hope. Trying to set up the screen. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Mississippi State right back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to Davis. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To throw, it's Croman Hope.
Oh my fucking God.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
I gotta see this. What happened here? Oh my God.
complete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protect.
Pulls it in the first down and more. And he cruises his way to the house.
Meaningless touchdown.
Mississippi State.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Tight end getting vertical. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Luke is getting beat up out there.
Get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
What a catch.
On one hand.
Let's skip it, man. We got totally beat.
And it is Ole Miss marking its territory in this one and taking down Mississippi State to claim the Egg Bowl. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Tough loss here. That's a tough loss. We just had nothing going on. Nothing. Run game was non-existent. We should have gave Colin Wilson some more run. That's my fault. Two, 4, 5, 6 drops. 6 drops, man. Tough loss. Tough loss. That South Carolina loss and this loss was a big loss. I mean, we should have won that South Carolina game. Blown out at home again. And that moved us down the rankings, I believe. I mean, we should still be able to did we win? Nope. I don't know how shouldn't we have the tiebreaker on these guys? Because we beat LSU. I mean, I guess it goes wins-loss records also. That was a tough loss, man. Tough loss. I mean, we still might be lucky. Got 55 hours left. Prestige. All right, so Juan Warren, wide receiver. Another signee. Lost Lionel Hester. Sign a 5-year extension. Man, that's tough, man. Three and 3 at home. Tough. And Minnesota loss might have been there too. We got 100 hours left. Let's see who we want to go after. Gotta go after a tackle. I'm using tackles. That's what I'll do. Off them both. Yep, that's what I'll do. Do just that. Patrick Jennings. Nazir Poulard. How does Alabama make it? This is insane. Alabama? Wait, number 10 Texas? How do they make the... Hold on. That is a robbery, man. That's a robbery. Robbery. Highway robbery. Because I lost to South Carolina, who's... Yeah, but they lost 4 times. 5-3 in conference. That's crazy, B. We're gonna go to a ball game. Heisman? Marcel Reed from SMU, huh? Okay. Taking on Purdue. Play the moments in this game.
Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Okay. Going for it. Okay.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They'll get the 1st down. It's spot. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Working that left side now. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Coleman Hope. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. Trying to barge in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Smash. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Shepard. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh my God.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the air, it's Penn. Under fire. And he got a hand on it.
Good stop. 2-minute drill, get some points. Let's go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. And the ball's out and they're after it. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. Offense gets set for second down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Scanning the field, it's Penn. Took a shot as he threw.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one is perfect. And it's
tie game.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. And that one...
Stop.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Wants to keep it in the air. Fired just a little. Connection.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Oh my God, I was nowhere near close, man.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. Off-play action on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Looking to throw, it's Penn. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Cradles it at the 35. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Wilson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wilson on the carry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might be calling a hot route. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to turn it on. What a way to pick up the first down. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going to the running game. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Touchdown. All right, game's on the line. Let's go.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air, it's Penn. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Off the play fake on first down. A missed opportunity on that errant pass.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit.
What are they doing?
They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap.
All right. End the year with a bowl win.
This was hardly
Let's
an
go.
offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up.
we're gonna head into the transfer portal. We get any drafters? All right, Dion Goulet. 7th round draft pick. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Transfer portal. Any quarterbacks? Isaiah Golden. Okay. Whew. And we're the first priority. That's not Chauncey Bowens, isn't it? Is he trying to come back? What happened, Chauncey? Did he not play? Yeah, I'd like to see his stats. Was this his last year's stats? That looks similar to the ones he had with us. No, that's alright, Chauncey. You can stay out there. You left us. We do need a running back, though, but we need some cornerbacks. We get Pickett. We need some safeties. A lot of running backs that want to play for us. Here, we'll get this guy. We'll get an edge rusher. Get 2 edge rusher, because Lord knows we needed an edge rusher. Should we get Isaiah Golden? Definitely have the passing. Playing time. Alright, let's see. Okay, so only, oh, I got 1,000. Alright, so some of these guys I still need to recruit. In the lead for him, so I don't need to schedule anything. This is where I need to build that roster. A lot of 3 stars. Yep, definitely gonna get him. Let's get him on. Nobody's recruiting him. Speed is there. Everything's there. Get Morgan. Speed is there. Everything's there. Our defense is going to be stacked. Another junior. He's a workhorse. Excuse me, guys. Had a little text come through. Take care of that real quick. And we'll get back into it. But, I think I want to go after some wide receivers. Hopefully we can find some good ones. Better ones than the ones we got now. I like Shepard, he's alright. Norton's gotta go. He can't be my number one. There's something about him that just don't think he's good enough to get open, you know? He's we need receivers that can get open. So I think Luke Kromenhoek is a good quarterback. I think he's pretty decent. Get a wide receiver here. Taylor Bradshaw. Okay, I need the speedster. We'll get both of these speedsters here. Let's get a tight end. Need a tight end. Why not? Let's get a center. I think we're gonna need a center. Why not? And little linebackers. Here's first. Come on, AJ. Why would you waste my time like that? Just offer you a contract, scholarship. Sorry, get you in there. I like both of them. I think they both bring something to the table. Monty Harper, another signing. Taylor Tuck, little signing. Okay, we might not win Isaiah Golden. So let's find another backup. Okay, so Gabriel could go. So I don't think we're gonna be able to sign Isaiah Golden. We're not gonna win that battle right there. I don't think. So we can, number one, go back to top prospects here. go for a tight end. We're gonna need a tight end and a backup quarterback. Let's go get us a 3-star somewhere. Coastal Carolina. Pure runner, huh? Pocket passer. We'll go with that. See if we can get another strong safety. We're gonna need kickers. We need kickers. Should I get it? Yeah, let's get a real fullback. Kickers. With this guy here, 25. Okay, let's go. Next week. Simulate ahead. Okay, looks like we didn't get that quarterback. Then we just wasted the away him. First, second. Okay, what can we do here? Change this. Get him on a playing style. Come on into practice. Still got 85 hours left. Get another edge rusher and a safety. Locked me out though. Oh, okay. All for him anyway, since he just wasted. All right, Alex Bonito, Tremaine Westbrook. Okay, we lost Golden. Can get safety. What? Okay, I guess. I got 2 spots. Let's go for safety. Let's get some, 25 points left. Can schedule him a visit. Can schedule him a visit. Let's go. Championship contender. Oh. And man, hopefully we get to sign a bunch of these guys. That'd be great for us, man. Alright, Peyton Morgan. AJ Rice back with us again. Frank. What? Fat Tinicum? Fat Tinicum. Whatever. Demarius Hines. Malai Fogg. Malau. Taylor Bradshaw. Nick Bonito. Dom Culliver. So we signed a lot of guys. Henry Hamlin. Traylon Maddox. Got a kicker, Sam McClellan. Brian Harris, fullback. Finally got a fullback. Cornell, Frango, Hunter. right. Okay, that I like. Overall, 79 overall, no way. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. See where we rank in the classic. 29. Bunch of 3 stars. It's okay. Let's see how we do in the training. All right. June. Trade upgrade. That must have been a good. Alright, look at that. Look at Sam Grimm. 13. He is going to be an absolute monster. Elite depth trade. Traylon Maddox. Raheem Morton. Roman Hope. Okay, Luke. Luke, this your year, Luke. All right. So Colin Wilson didn't get anything. Maddox is going to be our lead back. We got the upgrade. And ain't Norton. Yeah, he's got to stay down there. He was a top receiver. Look at that. Look at the upgrades. Look for Nito. All these stuff. The offense is looking better. Offensive line looking good. Defense didn't really upgrade much, huh? Alright, on to Curtis transfer. I don't think I'm gonna let anybody go, right? Alright, we're building up that roster. That's alright. Get another wide receiver, why not? We're gonna need some tackles though. start off with those 16. Still got some time left, huh? I think I'm gonna offer one more scholarship, maybe. Let's try Tim Bloom. I got a little bit left. Really tight end. What does that mean? What does that end? Does that mean tight end? Other tackle. Let's scout. Guard. Sure. Gotta do it. Alright guys, that might be it for the stream. That's the start of year 4. And we are gonna fast forward to the first week. Alright, we're starting the year ranked 12. Nice. Let's see what our overall is. 82. Our defense is at 84. It's the game of the week too. Okay. That's where I'm neutral ground. Take a look at our schedule. Taking the FCS South next week. First conference play against Missouri. all goes well, we should start the season 4-0. We should be able to beat Texas Tech. Alright. Hopefully we get our revenge on Ole Miss. They knocked us out of the playoffs, man, or the conference championship. So, alright, guys, that is going to be it. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Everybody who likes, who follows, who subscribes. You can catch me on YouTube. Same name, New York Rico 730. You guys have a blessed night. Be safe, y'all.